Steven, we can't both exist. I'm going to become half of you. And I need you to know that every moment you love being yourself. That's me, loving you and loving being you. Because you're going to be something extraordinary. You're going to be a human being.
Hey, Rose!
Take care of them, Steven.
Rose Quartz in Steven Universe is a character that is a commonplace of debate in the fandom. Some saying she's a monster, while others realize we essentially see her character arc in direct reverse. This isn't to discredit the people that dislike Rose. You share the same feelings as Steven for a good while. But it's shown multiple times in the story in an attempt to stick the idea into the watcher's head that Rose is not Pink Diamond. They may share the same form, but the Pink we see in the show was long gone even before Rose's death. One more subtle way this is shown is through the use of voice acting. Pink Diamond actually talks a total of 4 times in the show. Taking place in chronological order, Pink is shown attempting to talk to Yellow, requesting a colony. In this scene, Pink is voiced by Stevonnie. The main reason this is the case is because Steven, inside the form of Stevonnie, is actively dreaming this. You'd also notice Yellow doesn't exactly look like Yellow. That's Connie's side of the dream and doesn't really matter for this video. What matters is this gets us to Pink having the voice of Stevonnie, which is not only to hide the fact that Pink and Rose are supposed to be voiced by the same person, but also to directly insinuate youth. Out of all of the characters in Steven Universe, Stevonnie at the time was technically one of the youngest. Stevonnie and their voice is used to portray a young, immature Pink Diamond, which is also portrayed by a babyish, almost whiny performance.
I want one! I want my own army! I want my own planet! I deserve it! I'm just as important as you!
This is a portrayal of a Pink that doesn't understand what she is, and what owning a colony results in for the planet used. A naive Pink who thinks that everything is perfect and fine, that her sisters adore her and will never do anything to hurt her. Which is why she gets so upset at the end of the scene. This might not be correct, but I believe the next scene in the timeline is this one, where Pink is locked inside the tower. This most likely isn't the first, and most certainly isn't the last time this happened to Pink. In this scene, Pink is voiced by Steven alone. Not only does this hammer the symbolism of I am my mom that Season 5 heavily rode with, but it also brings us to the next stage of Pink's development. She's learning. She realizes that the life she once thought she knew is nothing like she had hoped. Her sisters are mean. They lock her in a room for doing things a normal teenager would do. She doesn't know it yet, but she's been hurt and betrayed by the family she was born into. And sooner or later, she'll realize what true evils her sisters are capable of. Her being voiced by Steven in this scene is a direct comparison to Steven learning of his mother's past, and her existence as Pink Diamond to begin with. The themes of unmasking are parallel between Steven with Rose and Pink with her sisters. Steven's voice symbolizes learning and aging just as much as Stevonnie's symbolizes naivety and youth.
I know. I'm sorry.
The final piece of the puzzle is the first time we see Pink in a direct flashback, and not a diamond dream or a memory. Pearl's story she tells Sapphire shows Pink's final stage in evolution. In this scene, Pink is finally voiced by Rose. This is the end of the line. Pink learns of the evils she commits by running a colony, the death and destruction that are caused by a kindergarten, things that were never told to her by her sisters. Yellow, blue, white, they all lied to her. She thought she was creating life from nothing, when in reality...
We're taking life and leaving nothing behind.
This is Pink's final step into transforming into Rose for good. And as the show puts it, faking her own death. When in reality, Pink really did die that day, and Rose took her place. Rose's voice symbolizes finality, the end of an era, and change.